All right. It's on you, Chris, whenever you're ready. Get going. You're about.
I'm here, sorry.
Yeah, like I said, my son will be here in a minute or two.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if your dad can hear you, but
I can hear him.
No, I'm here. Just
Got you on mute.
Well, I've got my daughter practicing parkour in Minecraft, so she's getting there. Baby steps.
Wish game would let me log in.
Justin, you're stuck lit up.
Hello? What the
I can hear you.
You're just
I
kind
can
of
hear
quiet.
you, but you just sound a little low.
Sound fine to me.
It's like my internet's just all shitting all over. There it finally fucking goes. God damn. I don't know why, but internet issues is the one thing that makes me like the most angry. Dad, were you able to log on at all or no?
Yeah, I got your stuff.
Okay. Alright, sweet. Sorry, can you cut me 2 red gems real fast when I get in there?
No, it's go time. You're late.
I don't know if I have the ones that you need. Maybe.
The strength ones?
10 plus 10? Yeah.
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 And I'm late because of work. I didn't want to be late. I'm never usually late.
DJ wins.
I've just been clicking the button the entire time since he got invited.
All right, let's start getting this show on the road.
Oh, these gloves are nice. Alright, thank you.
Basically, all of us, Chris, we just kind of roll hots in you and just top you off here and there. What?
I'm pyramid starts to sleep.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, we'll keep it. I'll keep an eye on it. All right, tanks, it's all on you. Let's get this going. Remember your stuns and the silences too, please. Remember to do it before they hit 50%. Don't forget your midsummer food too, if you have it. Whenever you're ready. There's a ton of regular ones in the guild bank. Stros, I put a bunch in there.
Are the melee groups lusting?
Yeah, Malsharks and JoJo, go ahead and last.
Target you.
Mouse, you can come back in whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this. Orbs.
Orb.
Reflections. Move away from them if they spawn on top of you. Don't stand there.
I'm down.
Wipe it up. Let's go stand by the reflections or whatever. Wipe it up.
Can these be interrupted or no?
Nope.
Nope.
That's annoying.
Let's get rocked.
Hey, asshole.
Can they be silenced or no? Nothing.
Nothing.
That's poor fucking. Right to the face and also name.
Yeah, those are mage ones. They're just fucking splatting.
Yeah, those mage ones just fucking turned around and peeled my face off.
Fuck you up.
If you want, we could probably like the melee could probably switch off if it's on our side like that to go cleave them fast.
I mean, somebody's gonna have to. If
Yeah.
they're caster ones like that, I'll call it out.
Because if we wait, we're not going to be able to collapse on them, I guess, right? Like
Nope.
when we need to at the time.
Nope.
So we could just run over and kill them.
Cap, you press consecrate and then you just single target one down.
Like just the melee group that's on the side, like me and Rast
Because we
or
can easily
Warlios.
just, we can know all of us, and if we're on that side, just easily swap over while
Yeah.
the range take care of what they need to. Because they can keep pushing and we could our damage low and just be able to get them low enough.
And the Warlock should be seeding them too.
Yeah, because I mean the way we got to think of it too is everything's kind of a set timer for the most part. So want to kill the ads.
$85, $55, $25. 3 percentages you got to worry about with reflections.
Those guys put a heel cut on you, Danzig?
Mm-mm. Not that I'm aware of. Why?
Looks like you're taking half heals.
Probably got hit by a shadow.
Yeah, I might have got hit by the thing, but I watched it come. I moved out of the way, so I shouldn't have got hit by it.
I see a holy light crit for 2,500. Was what I was asking. I was like, it should be more than that.
Rank 2.
Yeah, I did. I got hit by a shadow sprite right before.
Damn. I didn't realize they put a heel cut debuff.
Yeah, that's why it's so critical to get away from it, because if you get that, and then, like, if you get a fire bloom on you, it's, yeah, not good. You have to move away from them.
I said, unless it was the second one that he shot in the same spot that I didn't see, but the first one I seen shoot over there, I ran away from. But that was its own set of issues, because then I had 2 mages, 1 over here and then 2 over there that weren't in consecrate.
You good, Zane?
Yep.
Alright. Is that you, Chris?
Why did you die, Thar?
Pulled aggro at the end.
Gonna need him.
Elections are up.
I'm dead.
Wipe.
Only the master now.
You talking about the shield orb, Shoujo? Not the reflections.
Well, Danzig was on the far side with reflections, and the only DPS in range was Hunter.
Those are gonna be brought in, I think.
Yeah, as long as they're melee ads will be brought in. But aside from that, like, that's a prime example of what happens when AoE happens, because those were almost instantly active. So then they ran off and hit other people. So gotta watch percentages and stop doing AoEs of any kind. No totems, no nothing. No multi-shots, nothing at 85%.
If you hit one, they all become active, right?
Yep.
Yes.
What I thought.
Yeah, you cannot touch them. Danzig has to be the first one that touches them. Yeah, you got to be aware of that. And again, 85%, 55, and then 25. Those are the percentages you got to be real careful about watching. Remember to tighten up the spread a little bit, okay? Remember, there's room in the back of the room to use. Rather you spread vertically more than horizontally.
That's what she said.
Yeah, our spread is way big.
Way, way too big.
Yeah, can we actually re-talk through the starting positioning a little bit? Because we're group 3 is getting, like, we got moved in, but that pushed us now too far out of range of the orbs until they've been up for a few seconds.
I think we're aiming to be inside this big outer circle here, right? Like not
Yeah,
all the way against
basically
the wall.
like this.
'Cause I'm looking, we had like 6 people against the wall. Yeah. So everyone should just maybe move in like a step or two.
We got to remember the healers are on that ring, are around this ring right in here, so everybody has to adjust off of them.
Yeah, so we've been, like, right about here, and we're not getting to touch the orbs really early at all.
Well, the mages are like over here, right?
Mitch, I posted a screenshot in the discussion channel.
Yeah, and there's one hunter over here. I mean, the mages and the hunters should be able to take that orb down pretty quickly.
Okay, do you want to continue focusing on KJ until it gets around to us, then?
Yeah, that's how it should be.
We have both caster DPS groups in the same spot. I think maybe that's why. Maybe one should go to the other side a little.
Well, we got shifted from...
Well, the warlocks are more centrally located. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that. The healing, like, on that picture, who's front right? Is that you, Zane?
That's Zane on the front right.
Next
yeah.
to me?
Yep.
Probably shift over just a little bit, like be a little bit more in front of Hunter, and then I'll shift over just a little bit, and then Stroh's can kind of wedge in a little bit more. Danzig's going to kind of run around. I'm not really too worried about where he is, because he knows he can just get away from the Fire Bloom people himself, so that's no big deal if he's near us, unless one of us gets it, and then he'll just move.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that looks, fairly good. Yeah, Zips is in a good spot. Hunter, you could shift in a little, shift over a little bit more, like where Kitten is at. You could probably get behind him.
All right, that works.
Yeah. And then Kep's got the Fire Bloom, so he's fine where he's at. Otherwise, he'd be stacked on top of of Orleos. So yeah, that looks good. Other than that, for the most part, it looks good. So yeah, just Hunter, just shift, just take that spot that's behind, Kitten and to the right of the tree, and then, Zips is in a good spot. Zane, just shift over a little bit. If one of you mages, who's that mage between the two shamans?
That's me, Zubin.
Is that Zubin?
Yeah.
How is your range on KJ if you get behind, like, where Zips is at? Like, right around in there?
Hang it again.
Yeah, you should be fine, because I think that's the ballin that's behind me, or behind you, so you
Yeah.
two kind of swap spots. You go a little bit further towards the wall so the ballin can move up. That's kind of a useless position for him to be in, because he can't chain heal that many people. Away from me, Zane. Just, like, tilt a little bit over more in front of Zips a little bit more. That's all. Yeah, you're fine where you're at, Unshackled. And that'll help out with the range on healing and stuff like that a little bit. Because in order for us to properly hit just about everybody, we need to be scooted up. Alright. Zano, Zane's here. Malshox, you good?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, it's on you, Chris. Remember to silence them.
Melee group always listed.
Yes. Yep, both melee groups always listed at the start, basically. As soon as he's up and Chris has a little bit of threat.
Orb. It's going
Orb,
really
guys.
far.
It's got to go down a little bit quicker. Alright, get ready for reflection. Watch the shadow spikes.
It's on Malshox, watch out, melee.
Malshox.
Nobody do anything.
One's on JoJo. There we go, we got it.
Perfect.
Watch the spikes, guys. You gotta move.
Start DPS and reflections.
Alright. One more spike. That should be the last one. Alright, group up. Group up, group up, group up.
Now we spread.
Orbs, 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 orbs. Spread, spread, spread.
Whoever's pet that is might want to move. Before I kill him, sorry.
Alright, start moving in if you haven't already.
Find shield.
Spread.
Orbs, orbs, orbs. Spread.
Do you want to list it all?
Not yet.
We're at a really good pace right now. We have until the third cast of that to die.
They're moving in. Leave room for the blooms. Leave room for the blooms. Yeah, a little too soon on that. Spread. Oh, we gotta get the breasts.
Yeah,
No
we
dragon.
spread a little early.
Yeah.
The dragon dies. There's no breath.
What's
55's coming up, so get ready.
Orb.
We got bears.
Does it work?
That fire bloom Danzig. Gone.
Our DPS on him.
But I'm lost. I cannot find my way back.
Be one more spike. That should be it. All right, group up, group up, group up.
Gotta kill these ads.
We have a flame dart coming in like 4 seconds.
We're gonna get
He's
darted.
gonna breathe. He's gonna breathe.
Move, move,
Perfect timing.
Spread, spread.
Orb.
Orbs.
Take it out quickly.
Orbs, orbs, orbs.
Watch for fireballs now.
Careful, meteors on me also in the back there. The
Get in on me.
Start moving in. Fire bloom.
ooh, that's where the meteor is falling.
Find shield.
Move in, move in, move in.
That's a terrible fucking
Yeah.
luck.
Chris, you gotta move out of those.
All good. It's good practice.
I gotta move out of what?
The
Spread,
fireball,
spread,
bullfire
spread.
that you're stoking.
Meteor.
Yeah, that's the meteor thing. But it's gonna land there regardless, and that's where we were.
Yeah, not everybody got the breath that time. Okay, wipe it up. That's good though.
That was really good.
It's good, really good.
42%.
You're getting the rhythm better.
That's literally the whole fight.
This
actually.
point,
You want a lustering dragon to get to 55?
we want to lust in this phase right here.
Because you got to remember, we have like that second darkness doesn't really matter. We have until the third one. We have an additional 30 seconds on top of that, so like we're fine lust wise. In phase 2.
Oh yeah, phase 2 we don't
Like
need
we
it.
were
We're fine
definitely
DPS
we
wise
were
in
ahead.
phase 2. So it's more beneficial for us to use it in the later phase, especially probably phase 3, most likely.
Yeah, those Armageddons you guys have to move out of. If we need to, if like there's an Armageddon right there, and if we have the breath, we should try to adjust as according.
Yeah, well,
Whatever
Chris
we
needs
do
to
is-
move, and then we can, basically stack based off of him.
Those are really easy to dodge. No one really should be hitting with them unless
You get a
do
pretty
the
big
dodge.
heads up ahead of time of it actually coming down.
I mean, you get a shadow, you get the periodic effect, and then you have the meteor coming down. It's like almost full 6 seconds to move.
So one note that I have is when we group up, we're going to be stacked, and then a lot of the times someone's calling to spread, and range DPS needs to kill shadow orbs during that point before they spread, and that'll cut down on a lot of the damage going out. It should only take an additional 4 seconds to kill the orbs before the range spread if they're able to just target it and blast them down.
Yeah, our orb killing is very slow in general. So
Yeah.
So we just need to kill the.
All right, I had to pee real quick. But yeah, I called that a little early, Zane. That's why that ended up happening. I was off by like a couple seconds. It was really good though. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
orbs,
really good
orbs have to be killed a lot quicker though. So you guys gotta, because if it's in your range, just fucking take it out.
If
You don't have to shadow bolt it. You could do something quicker, like a searing pain or something.
I mean, if they're in range, they have a lot of health. I would Shadow Bolt over Searing Pain.
Yeah, normally like when there's one orb up, then it's basically the the hunters and the mages. But once we get 2+ orbs, all the ranged need to be on them. So your warlocks can turret for the first part of the fight, but when we get that later in, you guys need to help out. Healing wise, you were fine to me, Chris. I don't think you need to go more tanky at all.
Alright. Less tanky it is.
Kitty, Chris, kitty.
That's it.
I think that time it was just they took the one tick from Danzig's consecrate and then just kind of ran to healers who were pumping, and then he just taunted them back.
Yeah, there was one that ran towards JoJo. It ran towards me at first, and then I faded, and then one ran off to JoJo right after his consecrate. He ticked on 3 of them, but JoJo, he had a chain heal going, so it popped right at the same time, and then I think Danzig taunted it.
it's gonna always happen. It's no big deal. That's what Sapphires and Taunter for.
All right, let's build upon that and just get deeper into the fight. Good you, Chris.
Orbs.
Orb.
That was good.
Much better. That's how it should be every time. Reflections are going to be up soon.
So warriors, be careful.
Watch the spikes, guys. Melee, I know you're gonna get hit by him. It's fine. Range, keep your... Yeah, there you go. Much better. Move, move, move. Watch his hand.
Should we start DPS in those?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Blowing them up. Just watch the whirlwinds.
Danzig got hit, FYI heal. Alright, start moving in.
Need to kill that last.
Orbs.
Spread.
You can bubble off Fire Bloom.
Ice cube.
Yeah, you can ice cube it.
Move in. Move in.
Move in.
If you have the fire coming through the back, there's a lot of room back there. There you go. See.
Orb.
Spread.
Orbs.
Orb. You can resource breath us while you're just sitting there, sure. Because it's got a 10-second cooldown. If you want to go back and forth between the healers and stuff like that, that's fine. Until we collapse again.
Collapse.
They're collapsing. Orbs.
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 Up.
Orb needs to die.
Orb. Spread.
Kill the orbs before you spread, guys.
Do we want to get Juju up or anything?
Orb.
Dirty, can you battle rid of Jojo?
Orb.
Coming on 55.
Yeah, we need to be a little
Start
fast.
moving in.
Ooh,
No,
just
transition.
perfect timing.
Yep, transition, perfect timing. Good. Rose, can you get zips up?
We should be
Yeah,
spread.
Yeah,
it's
we should
gonna
be
bad. We spread. That's my fault. God damn it.
Don't
Yeah,
listen
just
to him.
wipe it up.
I mean, it shouldn't be your fault. No one knows when they're in this phase. We should be spread out while we shadow smoke.
No, somebody said to stack because of the third darkness, but we didn't have a
I
breath
did.
at that point anyways.
Because
yeah.
the darkness and then the transition next it. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that one we wouldn't have had a breath for it anyways. We had to get it.
Yeah,
to
the dragon
55.
would have been dead to begin with, so I don't even need to worry about that one. It's all good. That was a mistake on my part. Sorry about that.
I think we're definitely getting better. People are. It's kind of hard to tell if you have Fire Bloom for that one stack, like where you could come into the shield at, but it's a pretty big space behind the dragon. So if you have it at that point, try to come in through the back.
Yeah, the other thing too, Shorf, when you had that dead time, Shorf, go back and forth with the dragon and do the resource breaths on people.
I'll
Mana users.
optimize when I can. I'm watching timers and movement and just double
No,
checking.
that's fine. But I'm just saying that's something you're eventually going to be able to work in.
Right.
So
yeah.
if you do that, it helps out quite a bit, especially on us healers. Like I'm literally on your right-hand side. Just turn around and go, here, have a breath.
If I go.
Oh, for the range, it's going to be in phase 3, ideally. So basically, once we hit sub 50, we kill those reflections, and then that's when I'll call the ranged one.
Sub 55, we have 2 dragons, right? Like we can have 2 dragons at the same time.
No, that's
It's 25.
25. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we get 1 dragon in phase 2, 1 dragon in phase 3.
Please don't hang out 40 yards on the other side of the room from where the raid runs in so that you can get buffs. Please come over here.
Yeah, stack up for buffs, guys. It makes it easier so we don't have to run around. Yeah, like if Brett's run out in the middle of a shield, basically, Stro, so like if, you know, then we wait for Brett's real quick and then we spread. But ideally we should get both.
Yeah,
Breaths.
the second
Yep.
shield you can't get breaths after because the dragon's dead.
We need a repair bot.
And put a bot down, please. We're getting there. Everybody seems to be understanding the mechanics a little bit more too, so that's good.
Yeah, we have our first phase 3 on the logs officially, so that's nice.
Yeah, and the darkness deaths, I mean, that's just about just kind of getting used to it, just kind of finding out. But just remember, the weak aura tells you whether or not you're safe, so it gives you a good idea. Yeah, but what Rose is saying, yeah, it should be haste, rejuve, and then shield. So it's basically the reverse of what we would do, you know, if the dragon wasn't going to die.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do.
You'll get your timing down.
Just think about consumables, guys, because we are gonna have a lot of time to pop a lot of pots here. It's a lot, but if you're getting off 2 or 3 in that 4 to 6 minute span that we've been in so far, it's where you kind of want to be.
Yeah, the dragon person, he has the hardest job in this entire fight.
I thought that was me.
No,
My job is just
you have
chilling
like the
on.
easiest job in this entire fight.
Oh. It gets me really nervous when somebody's standing directly behind me and he knocks me back into them and I have like fire bloom. Saying.
Fire Bloom doesn't hit that hard. It's not going to insta kill anybody. Just get back into position.
Yeah.
Quit whining.
Landing on somebody is scary.
Bot guys. Let's see, Wiz repair, Rose repair, and I need to repair. Right here. All right, Shorf, or Chris, whatever. Then you guys.
You guys gotta move away from that thing.
Orbs. Orbs.
87.
Nice, that was good.
Target you.
Oh, don't.
Damn it. That's my bad.
I'm stunned. Heals. Come on.
Got the debuff on you, so you're gonna be a little low.
We
Pay attention to the spikes. There should be one more coming.
I serve only the
Need more more damage on the
Yeah, that's gonna be killed.
All right, stack up, stack up.
Spread. Orbs.
Orbs.
Reflection.
Ad still needs to be killed too.
Yep, adds.
Fire bloom on me.
Move in. Stack.
Find shield.
God damn it, I went too far in. Fuck.
Spread.
Orbs.
Yeah,
Orbs,
Spread.
orbs, spread. Yeah, you got 3 healers down. Just go in and wipe it up. Just stack up and fire bloom your friends.
Find shield.
Yeah, that's the timing on it though, Zhang. Like it happens simultaneously.
Orbs, 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 orbs. Your prio ranged is to kill the fucking orbs. As soon as 2 of them start popping up when we get into the phases, every range needs to be on them.
Sorry, what percentages did the
Reflections 85, 55, and 25.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought it was 75 for some reason. That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yep, 85, because that's when the Dragon Orb activates right after that, too.
Got it.
Yeah, it seems we all killed each other dirty. Basically, I killed you and JoJo. You 2 killed me. It's just, yeah. I went way too far in.
Yeah, I'm throwing the shield up about the 3 to 4 second mark on the darkness going off. So if you just kind of get in close, as soon as you see the shield come up, you have 2 seconds or more to walk into it.
Yeah, just make sure if you're that center stack, though, you're stacking nice and tight. Leave room for the fire bloom peeps. But we've been pretty good with that so far, so keep that up.
Yeah, he's dropping a fire bloom right at the same time he starts his 10-second darkness cast. So whenever it's the stack, you run in and get like really close, but then fire bloom's going off. So you need to be aware of that too. If you get fire bloom, you need to step back a little bit as you come into the stack.
Yeah, bloom then stack is, yeah, exactly, Kitten. Getting that 1 hour mark, so double check your oils and stuff. Get here, get eaten, get to buffing, all that shit. Faster our wipe recovery is, the better. Make sure y'all have hellstones and you're using them to help out. If it doesn't impact any of your other shit. Yeah, of course, unless you ruin or anything like that. That's why I put that caveat in there.
10 2 of 2 hellstones were used that last fight. This well should be gone.
Now it is. Alright, so we know TJ's here, just waiting on Danzig to get back, I believe.
I'm just waiting on Self.
Yeah, we were just waiting on Danzig. He's getting his buffs up.
Yep.
2 minutes on your 1 hours, so.
Yeah, I already said that while you were gone.
Well, I didn't hear it.
Hey guys, you got about 1:50 on your 1 hour.
I think it's about
Now,
minute 45.
Alright, whenever Danzig is ready, we will go. Alright. Me, Chris.
Somebody soak those things? Alright, it's gone. Dude, you're so high when that phase starts.
Shield. Door. There we go, that's good.
Let's
Cool down.
no shit.
Orbs.
Orbs, orbs, orbs. Reflections, Wiz, they're on you.
DPS them, blow them up.
Yeah, they have to die there.
Guard on Danzig.
I serve only the master now.
Nice.
Start grouping up.
We're a little behind damage-wise.
Spread.
Orbs,
Orb.
orbs, orbs, orbs. Kill the orbs and then spread, and then you're good.
Almost here in 10 seconds there.
Stack.
Wait for the fire
Bloom on
blooms
me.
change. There we go. Now stack.
It's on me. Fire bloom.
Orbs, 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 orbs.
Spread. Fire blooms. Stack.
Back.
Fire bloom on me.
Orbs.
Find shield.
This is bad.
Yeah.
We're
Being down healers doesn't help.
timing's
Just
weird.
go ahead and wipe.
I don't know if our timing's weird on that or if it's.
People with Fire Bloom are standing in the middle of the stack. You can't do that. The call to stack is for everybody to stack up, but if you have Fire Bloom, you don't run to the middle of the stack.
The problem was everybody stacked on me and I had it.
One person's
And
not a
then-
problem. 6 people's a problem.
Well, and then everyone ran away from Sug right into those of us that were in the back of it, like we were supposed to be. So it bounced. We were back in the back of the bubble.
Yeah, I only saw 3 people with Fire Bloom that were standing outside the pile.
Yeah, if you have Fire Bloom, you stay out.
I had fire bloom twice as we put the shield up, which was a major problem.
But you can just move.
Yeah, but I'm saying is everybody moved in to me, and when I got it.
Yeah, everyone ran on top of him, then ran away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's better. It'd be better for you to just run off and everybody to stack on the dragon than for everybody to try to run away from you.
That's what I did the second time. The first time was a clusterfuck. I tried to move really far in to kill Jaden, but you guys kind of
Yeah.
lunged in behind me. Closer.
Okay, here's the other thing too. Before the next Fire Bloom goes out after the 1000 cast, you don't need to like spread immediately. You got DPS the orbs down real quick while you're all grouped up. While we have the buffs, we'll heal you guys all up. DPS the orbs down, get them down real quick, and then spread. Because there's a delay between after that and before the Fire Bloom comes out. So you guys need to make sure you guys are getting those orbs dead before you spread.
Just one question: if Vizzy gets the fire bloom, Vizzy, why can't you just go to the back of the shield?
Because he's got to tank it.
He's casting though. He's not doing anything. He's casting the spell, so
No,
he's
he
not
will
hitting.
melee if you're melee and within melee. He melees too.
During his cast,
He can
he's
immediately
like
after.
doing a charged cast. Yeah, but he could just charge back in, right? By then it should fall off.
I would move out, but people, if you hear me say it, just don't run to
KJ
me.
doesn't melee. He only meleeed Chris once for only like 700 damage. He
Oh,
can
he
move back.
melees.
He casts primarily. You can still move out. You'll have threat. He'll just cast on you. He barely, and if he does melee, it doesn't. It tickles. It's not where his primarily main source of damage comes from.
Yeah, he only did
He only did 1 melee.
400 damage per melee to you. Oh, and he hit me, and he hit Rasp and Romondor.
Yeah, when he knocks me out, you guys probably get it.
But it's only 500 damage, so I mean, you
he
can definitely
doesn't
go
melee.
out.
He doesn't melee for shit. That's the point. He is primarily all casting spells. Yeah, and what JoJo's saying too, because you're gonna like Danzig and I do this dance a lot, in our area, and Strohs and I do it sometimes too. If you're, when the Fire Bloom goes out, if you're already, you're not near anybody with it, then you're fine where you're at. So if you're near other people and they don't have Fire Bloom, that's fine. It's no big deal. The Fire Bloom doesn't cause a shitload of damage. It only causes a shitload of damage when you're getting hit by multitudes of them. It's not like, oh my god, if I'm near anybody, I'm going to kill them immediately. It's not like that. So you have plenty of time to adjust and so on and so forth. So don't freak out about having that perfect 10-yard circle around you where everybody else is, Yeah, like JoJo and I, when we don't have Fire Bloom, I'll go if I don't have it and Danzig doesn't have it, I'll just go stand on top of him. So.
1 second.
So you don't have to be overly picky, with the positioning. And the kicker is too, if you have a Fire Bloom, just always make sure you're in range of healers and shit. So especially you hunters that are on that tip on the outside, because you're going to be in a little bit less range than what everybody else will be.
And FYI, my stack and spread calls are based off the timer for the stack. It's about the 10-second mark before the darkness goes off to give you time to run in and give me time to do the haste breath prior to it. And then the spread call is after I breath again when the shield goes down. But don't spread if there's an orb up. Zug it real quick. And on the stack, if you have Fire Bloom or Fire Bloom's fixing to go off, be aware and loosely stack and be prepared to spread back out just a little bit and get to the back of the shield area. I can't adjust the calls based off of exactly what's happening every single moment in time. I can just go based off the darkness timer to stack and based off when I get the breath off after the shield to spread back out. Other things can take priority over that. You just got to be individually aware of what you're doing.
Yep, just DPS. It's just a prime opportunity when you're all grouped up just to get the orbs down real quick, because everybody's grouped up. Everybody has range on them. You just, pew pew, get them down real quick, and then boom, spread out. It's just better DPS that way.
Right. Also, as a ranged, get comfortable with a home and just always go back to the same spot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I do.
Pick a landmark or a pixel or whatever you want on the floor and just get comfortable with that spot and then just go there.
All right, Chris, it's on you. Doing good though, so just keep your heads on a swivel. Lots of people were taking those shadow spikes too, even I took one. So you just gotta really be zoomed out and pay attention to it. In the later phases, it's going to become, in phase 2 it's not too bad, but in the later phases it'll get real bad real quick.
Mitch, you're always really high here. Bubble yourself or something. Shield yourself.
Orbs. Nice. That's super
Perfect.
fast.
That's exactly how it should be.
Orbs.
Reflection soon. Reflections are up. Owie.
That wasn't
wipe
your
it up.
fault.
Yep, I know. We'll just wipe it up.
Stand on the war ones.
Yeah, just go stand on top of the warriors or we'll wind you. Get out of the room at least. I gotta go see what my wife wants real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna say it again. We have to stop AOE at 86%.
If you shouted, maybe.
Did you shout? Or anything like that? Because anything that causes global aggro or global threat will make them active.
Like a mana gem?
I think
like
after
Firemaw?
after a certain period of
Like a
time, they
chest?
proximity aggro also. So if they spawn on top of melee, you just want to like kind of step over.
You hit them with something.
No, that was like immediate. I watched it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
instantaneously active.
Yeah, you probably press whirlwind during your rotation. They spawn right on top of you. It's not it's RNG where they spawn, but you know it's coming. You hit them with something, man. 'Cause
Whirlwind.
They hit.
He whirlwind them.
You hit them with something.
Are you looking at
Go.
logs?
How about stop speculating and go look at the logs? Jesus Christ!
Just look
I
at
mean, you
details.
don't throw out speculation and accuse somebody of doing something without looking at the log.
You can't look at details because we did DPS them in Whirlwind after the fact they spawned. Unless details shows you first hit. Mine doesn't.
Well, you shouldn't have looked at them funny, okay?
So I'm gonna be completely honest. I think do trinket procs give aggro if you don't hit anything?
No, it's you have to do some kind of damage to them. Like if you shout, like a demo shout, or anything that debuffs them, or anything that damages them.
First hit was a screech. Second one was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Damn it, why?
Yeah, some bad timing, unfortunately, but yeah.
Will Screech activate them? Because I mean, if we
Yeah.
don't need Screech for KJ, I just turn it off.
Yeah, we don't need it for KJ.
Yeah, if he's not meleeing, he ain't gonna do shit anyways.
Waiku sabotaging all of Sunwell. Not even in here.
Yeah, the first 3 hits were Screech, Whirlwind, Multi-Shot. Then Super Sapper Charge from me.
See, I think you need to work on your pitching arm and throw the sappers a little quicker.
If I could throw sappers, you know how OP that'd be?
Be awesome.
Although I do get Grenade Belt in the next patch, so I'm very excited about that. Mostly just because I'll be packing a Grenade Belt. There's just something cool about that.
But you can't do the grenade and the extra socket, right?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
That is correct.
I'm not a blacksmith, so.
I am.
Everybody can do belt sockets.
Oh, everybody can do belt sockets? I thought those
Yeah.
were blacksmith only.
No, that's a
Buckles make
BOE
'em.
one.
Belt yeah, it's the belt buckle. It's a BOE consumable you get off the
Black-
AH.
Blacksmiths get, yeah, hands and wrist sockets.
Decent moneymaker for a while, too.
Man, I don't get a grenade belt. That's stupid.
You get stack grenade belts in a socket. They don't interfere with each other.
Isn't that 2 enchantments on the same thing?
Nope. Doesn't the belt one you can do with the.
Oh, that's true, because your sockets don't take away your wrist enchantment.
Alright, let's see how many people don't have their food buff up by the time I get there.
Saw 40 people sit down.
Well, since I don't have everyone buffed, I wasn't drinking yet, so.
Fucking Shorf fuzz.
Fucking shitter, man. He went offline in the middle of that last fight and came back online. Did you notice that?
Pop quiz, what do we do at 86, 56, and 26%?
AoE the world.
We cringe at the first 2 and we cheer at the last one.
Multi-shot, whirlwind, arcane explosion, blizzard,
Hellfire.
flame strike.
Arcane bomb.
Shockwave.
Zips.
He's not here.
Wait, what?
Snoring somewhere.
He's running.
I'm back.
All right, Chris.
Were you laughing
Good
because
thoughts, guys. Let's go.
Probably a funny sight.
Oh shit! I'm out of deviates.
Oh god.
Raid over. Shit's getting expensive. Fucking Sunwell gear is ugly as shit.
Speak for yourself.
I gotta fucking take demo off my bars. Orbs. Ooh, careful. Orbs.
87.
This is a good burn.
I'm gonna have Fire Bloom when they add come, so
Chris,
watch
can
out.
you battle res Zips when we stack up?
Oh shit, motherfucker.
Oh Jesus! Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not wasting them now. Shadow spikes, guys. Alright, just wipe it up. Just go
Alright,
stand on the
Thunder, call it out.
reflections. Just wipe it up. You guys can't be dying early in the phase. I mean, healers, you gotta heal people and keep them up. I mean, Zips just straight up died to getting soul flayed right off the bat and didn't get one heal whatsoever. Like 0. So he didn't get a heal for like 5 seconds practically. That's just inexcusable. That just should not be happening. Period. You got to pay a little extra special attention to the hunters on the edges because they're a little farther out than most of the other people. So there's only going to be a couple of you that are going to have range on them. So please make sure you're healing them when they have debuffs on them. If you're tilted towards one side or the other.
Question on the melee stacks. If we move the melee stacks a little further back and create like a triangle so that we don't get parried and shit, can the Fire Bloom melee run between the melee stack and Sug to stay closer to the group?
What are you talking about? KJ parrying?
Yep.
He doesn't parry.
Okay. He's parried me.
He does parry.
Does he?
He doesn't parry haste, but he can parry. If we scoot the melee packs back, then there'd only be enough room for one, maybe two of us to have Fire Bloom behind him.
I think it's gonna happen regardless, though, Shorf, unless we're
Yeah.
like fully, because he turns to cast sometimes. So like, if you hit him when he's turned your direction,
Bad timing.
it could be because of that. I don't know, because I haven't really had a trouble unless he's facing like someone behind me.
He's gonna turn around a lot and do that shit. That's just the way it, it is with the casting and everything.
So no.
No, I think we're fine with how we have it. But yeah, we can't have people dying early. We're now at a point that you guys should know this well enough that, we shouldn't have any deaths going into phase 3. Okay? You guys have got to stop cleaving and shit. So just pay attention to that stuff. Pay attention to the percentages. They even called it off. I goes like reflection soon. Let's get everybody buffed up. Thank you, kitten. You're our lifesaver. All right, everybody's good. So goal is everybody stay alive. Clean entrance into phase 3. Good job with the orb. Orb, orb, orb.
87, stop your AoE. 86, no AoE.
It's all me. Move away from them.
Yep, you move away from them. You don't need to be near them at all.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
What the fuck?
Casters are awesome.
Mages pump.
Wipe.
I serve only the master now.
Get out.
At least we know they can be AoE taunted.
Do you get meleeed by warlock ads?
Yep.
Oh.
You got meleeed by 3 of them.
Jesus, they hit me for 7,700 melee.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 2.7k, 2.6k, 3.5k melee, and then a 2.8k and a 3k fireball. Like, not but like 1.2 seconds later.
Nice job not AoEing though, because they were completely inactive until I got there.
And then peels your face off. No, you can't, Chris.
Yeah, there's no CC, stun, silence, anything you can do them. You can't interrupt them, can't kick them, can't nothing. Just has to be healed through.
Seems like whenever they Sinister Reflection a caster, it turns out really bad for us.
I think they all just insta-casted all of it and just blew them up without healers getting time to react.
I wonder if on the mages a grenade would be better, like at max range as you're running over there, so the closer ones engage first and start the cast, but the other ones move a little bit, so their casts aren't synced.
Our healers pump too hard for that. They'll just kill the healer.
You had fire aura up, right?
Well, I mean, I could have fire aura, armor aura, but I don't even know how much of it's resistible. Oh, it is resistible. 869 resisted.
Yeah, we just got to spam the shit out of Danzig when those reflections are up. That's really the big thing. So just make sure you're pouring a shitload of heals onto them. You can't, and none of that will work, Shorf. Not even worth it. Yeah, let me put a... I don't like that. That isn't contrast enough. There we go. Alright. Need to be better at healing Danzig when he gets that shit, so... Because we know when the reflections are going to come up, so you can get pretty hot and all that stuff. So...
Yeah, 263 overkill.
Alright, Chris.
Orbs.
Target you.
$86, no AoE.
That's it. Careful on that one.
Spikes, people, spike.
Blow them up.
Another one coming. Really need to stop with these early deaths, people. Alright, group up.
Orbs. Kill them.
Spread orbs.
Orbs, and then spread. Orbs. See, flame dart goes out, and then you spread. And there's fire bloom. Just like that.
Stack. Fire bloom's coming.
Find shield.
Okay, didn't cast it.
Orbs and then
Orbs.
Orbs and spread.
Now spread.
We need more damage. Because we're way behind.
Orbs.
Stack.
Find shield.
Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Spread. Zug. 20 seconds to do 5%. Orbs.
Just wipe it up.
If you go in his belly, he knocks you out.
Target you. Find shield.
Aha, Vanish Hacks.
Are you spell matching it?
Yeah.
Not be having early deaths.
Alright, so you can vanish his darkness AoE.
Add that to your bag of tricks.
Right.
Can you perform a group vanish, please?
Working on.
If it's the warrior ads, the melee's better off to stay out.
Yeah, melee
Stay
don't
away from.
touch them. They will fuck you up, as evident by Warleos getting owned. The other thing is too, when we do that restack around that 3-minute mark or whatever, when that fire bloom, you know, when you're about to stack, there's the fire bloom that's going to go out. Make sure that you are, if you have that fire bloom, just stay on the outside and leave room for people, you know, to run in and so on and so forth. And just once people have started clustering up, then you can kind of start moving in. Don't run in and then, you know, have people run past you and stuff like that. Just the critical thing when you have fire bloom is to make sure that you're not around somebody else that has it. Otherwise, you're causing like damage not only to yourself but to them and so on and so forth. So, and it makes it infinitely harder to heal. That's how a couple of you died around that 3-minute mark. It's because you were getting hit by other people's fire blooms. So just be careful with that.
So just
No
one
Shorf.
thing I noticed that last attempt, I know Shorf is calling to stack with his timers and whatnot, but we seem to get orbs right after that, and we really need to kill those before we stack. Because everybody's running and they're not dying. There was plenty of time for the shield to go up if we would have killed them for people to run in anyways.
Yeah, always kill the orbs before you move. That is the #1 rule. You kill the orbs, then you move. Always, always, always. Those orbs do a lot of AoE damage, and when you combine it with, you know, with the damage that goes out with everything else, you really do not want that shit up there fucking with the raid while we got fire blooms out and stuff. So the faster they die, the much easier this becomes to heal. Yeah, just everybody else other than Shorf and I just shut the hell up.
Yeah.
The orbs are always going to spawn, basically, right after we get that, that shield and those breaths. So just kill the orbs real quick and then spread. It's not hard. I mean, it shouldn't have to be called off, basically. So.
It's really simple kill priority. It's orbs.
Yep.
Kill Jaden. Orbs adds.
Yeah, so like Rose said, the healers in the melee, you guys can spread because you're not killing orbs. So you guys can go ahead and go back to your spots immediately, but your range need to finish those orbs off and then go ahead and go back to your spots.
Yeah, just if there's an orb in
I'm going to call the orbs off, Dari, because I can see them. I got it. Don't worry about it.
What was that about missing food?
Shit.
Son of a bitch. Literally eating my own words.
You have your fire thing food?
My inner fire buff, you mean?
Oh, the second food. I don't see the second food.
Oh, the fire festival shit.
Talking about that one? I've got my smarks on. All right, let's rock and roll. Just tighten up the little things, that's it. The goal is to get in there to 55% with everybody up.
$87.
No AoE.
86.
You can ice block it off unshackled. Trees, dirty, make sure you move.
Blow him up.
Trees aren't scary? That sucks.
Scary to me, bud. They do heal, so.
Watch the shadow spikes. Alright, you can start grouping up. Always 2 shadow spikes after reflections, and then you can move in.
Spread. Orbs.
Orbs. Flame dart goes out. Now spread range.
divine shield.
Orbs, 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 orbs. Wait for the fire bloom to change. Orbs, orbs, orbs. Alright, fire bloom change. Go ahead and start
Stack
stacking
orbs.
up.
Stack orbs. Stack orbs.
Tug's down.
What the hell happened there, Chris? Were you outside the orb?
I
somehow?
ran out and then I got in. Maybe I was
fucking
not in.
Narnia, dude.
Yeah, you were still just outside.
How about you focus? Come on.
Get him, Rasp.
No.
Alright, wipe it up. Yeah, seriously, I don't know. In the middle of the raid, you're going to have a full discussion without me even calling a wipe about what the previous death was. You guys can wait till after I do that. Don't do that, please. Because now everybody's like, well, what the fuck are they talking about? You guys can talk about that shit after we wipe. It's unnecessary. All you do is throw people's focus off by doing that. Alright, hurry up and get back.